A career that maybe that you're stuck in right now. It might be a low-paying job, a job that's not giving you recognition, and you're looking to change your career forever. And you have maybe perhaps stumbled upon Scrum Mastering, right? You have seen this topic, you're looking to get more involved in, and you want to find out how can you reap some of the benefits, how can you get a slice of this cake. So in today's live stream, I'm going to be answering all questions regarding how you can get into a Scrum Mastering position. So I'm coming to you guys live from Dubai. And if you have any questions, anything that you guys want to ask, feel free to drop me a question or a comment down below. I will answer them. I will answer them live on the air. So if you have any questions, feel free to write below. Today's live stream is going to be quite cool. It's going to be quite interesting because a lot of the topics that we're going to discuss today are impacting a lot of people. A lot of people that are asking similar questions, but they're not getting the right answers. This is the problem that we've got right now, is that they're asking the same questions, but they're not getting the answers that they are looking for. So hopefully, today we're going to try and give you the answers that you guys need. I'm just checking to see if there are any questions right now. Just checking live on the air. Doesn't seem to be anything. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. So guys, when it comes to this section here, right, what we're going to discuss today, the thing that you need to understand is that Scrum Master training, there's a lot of them, right? There's a large variety of Scrum Master training within the industry. A lot of you are suffering because you think taking certain types is the right path for you. Albeit those certain ones that you're looking at might be good back in the day, but they're not going to be good for you going forward in time. And because of these reasons, a lot of you are picking the wrong certs. That's the first thing. The second thing is that some of you want to change your career. Some of you want to change your career from you are a dentist, you're a nurse, you're in a medical profession, you're selling fruits or something, and you've seen the Scrum Master thing, and you want to take this to the next level. You want to take you want to be a part of this change, right? But because of this, you don't really know which way to go. You've never done this before, and so you're a bit confused. You're a bit confused, and you don't really know what to do. You actually need guidance. Rather than going around and looking yourselves, why not reach out to a coach? Why not reach out to an instructor? Why not reach out to someone that can actually help you regarding these things that you need help with? And if you can get the appropriate help that you need, that would actually put you in the right track. If it puts you in the right track, it means that you can take steps to make that progress that you need, that you're seeking to take in your career to go forward. A lot of you really don't do that. You're making mistakes. You won't believe how many people I speak to on a day-to-day basis who are in the exact same boat. I want to be in this, I'm doing this right now, and I want to shift here. But in order for me to do that, I need to do all these things. Yes, you do. But there's a faster way of doing it. You don't need to do all these things. There's a shortcut to it if you know who to talk to, right? A lot of you fail to understand that. And some of you want to become product owners. Some of you want to become product managers. Some of you want to become agile coaches. I get it. But there's a procedure. There's a path for that as well. There's a process that you need to go down for that. And if you don't follow the process, if you don't go down the process, if you don't follow the procedure, you're letting yourself down. This is the thing here. You're letting yourself down. You're letting yourself down. You're wasting your own time. And because you're wasting your own time, no one's getting the value that you're unable to progress, because the value that you need to give yourself, you're withholding it yourself. So all this is convoluted. All of this is conflated. It's confusing you guys. You're picking the wrong certs, you're going to the wrong people, you're going to the wrong training providers, and on top of that, everyone's suffering, you're suffering, and you're unable to progress. And then when the right person's talking to you, you don't put your faith in them. Who do you really missing out? The coach or the person seeking to change their career forever? I think I know who it is. Hopefully you guys know who it is as well, because you guys don't listen. You're not listening to the message here. The message is that there is a clear and structured path for you if you want to take your career and change it to whichever one of the Scrum roles, right? Scrum Master, Product Owner, Project Manager, Agile Coach, whoever it is. There's a clear path for that. But you need to take the steps. You guys need to take the steps first of all. You can see my number there on the screen if you're interested to change your career, if you're interested to take your career to the next level. Drop me a message. Drop me a message. I would love to hear what you guys are thinking. If you have any questions regarding some of the topics today that we're discussing, feel free to write them down below. Also, talk to me. Talk to me about some of the key issues that you guys are facing. Talk to me about some of the industry trends. Talk to me about how things are within your careers. Are you getting the recognition? Are you getting the success that you're looking for? Are you getting the progression that you're looking for? Are you getting all those things that you desired back in the day? Are you getting those things, or is it all just going down the drain? Because it seems to me, let me just fix the camera here. It seems to me that a lot of you guys are actually suffering from what I'm seeing. Just checking here. A question here on Twitter. What can I do to take my career to the next level? Dude, I really appreciate that question. And I want to say thank you so much for asking this question, because a lot of you are stuck in this boat right now. And I'm not joking. On a daily basis, I get 20 inquiries and sometimes a lot of bookings from those inquiries. People that are stuck on one thing, they're trying to progress, right? They're trying to progress from one thing to another thing. But there's a gap there, right? That gap, they need to jump over that gap. Some of you don't even realize, this is the worst part. Some of you don't even realize that you have a problem. And because of this, you struggle. And you're struggling in a very, very big way. So, if you're sick of your career, if you're sick of your job, if you want to change and you want to go for make things for the better, you need to start taking steps. That's the first thing. That you guys need to start taking steps. The more time that you waste deliberating if I should make steps or not, is what's causing you guys the problem. It's no one else that's wasting their time, it's you guys are wasting your time. Like I said, if you want some guidance, if you want some advice, if you want some support, my number is there. Drop me a WhatsApp message. Let's have a discussion about what your career goals are. Are you achieving them? Because I love to hear over and over again from so many people who are not achieving their career goals, why they're not achieving their success that they're looking for. And I'm just saying to you guys that some of these roles that I'm mentioning here are hot on the industry. They are roles that you can get into and can be massively successful. A lot of you are just not taking advantage of that. You're not seeing the advantage of that. And because you're not seeing the advantage of that, you're losing out. And there are so many people on a day-to-day basis that are taking advantage of it, and they're massively successful. They're becoming, they're getting a slice of the cake. They are able to get the recognition, and they're also getting a step ahead. So the question is, why aren't you guys getting that step ahead? Why are you guys struggling when it comes to this? So just checking here to see more questions. And okay, one question here from David. David is saying, how would I take that next pay rise in a much more credit? So I think you're asking. So if you're looking to get that pay rise, if you're looking to get that promotion, one of the best ways to do it is to make sure you position yourself as an expert. You don't do that. Most of you are failing to even position yourself as an expert within your field because you allow your workplace, you don't take recognition, you allow other people to steal your credit, and you allow yourself to get run over. That is the fact of the matter. So when it comes to asking for your promotion, you really just are some random, you're just some random person at the end of the day. So that's the problem here. So as we're facing these problems, a lot of you just really need to, pick up the weight here because you're just not doing it. You're not doing it right now, and you guys are literally suffering. You guys are not being proactive. If you guys were more proactive about your career, if you were more on what to do, on what certs to take, how to take coaching forward, how to get one-to-one coaching to take your career forward, it makes a huge difference. Now, a lot of competitors are watching my channel. They watch it day in, day out. I can see it in the tracking. And I know you guys are stealing my content. I don't really care. Keep stealing it because it's from me. And yes, I am a coach. And yes, my courses are at the top of the tree. They're at the top. It's what you guys want. It's what you guys are looking for to become the best of the best. But if you're not looking to become the best of the best and you're looking to struggle in your career going forward, take the cheaper training courses. That will do. If you're looking to get to the top of the Christmas tree, if you're looking to get to the top of the pile, top of the food chain, to become the best version of yourselves, then you come to a coach like me. But if you're looking to just change the channel, change the course, and go to some other cheap-ass course, go ahead. You can go and spend $10, $100. There's plenty of other providers around. They will take 2-3 days of your time, waste time, and you pass your test, you pass your exam, and then guess what? You won't get the job. You won't get promotion, and you'll be still stuck in that same position that you are. I know, because all that are stuck in this position, you're coming to me, and then you need support. And that's when I pick you guys up, put you in the right shell, and I put you guys forward again. I know because I have people in my programs, they're working away, they're picking up information, they're picking up knowledge every day, they're talking to me every day, I'm listening to them, I'm hearing their problems, I'm giving them advice. You don't get that in a $100, $200 course or a $10 Udemy course. Go ahead. I'm always super happy to see when I see people unsubscribing from my channel. I'm being honest. I'm so happy when I see people unsubscribe from my channel because it shows to me watching my channel right now are the ones that are serious about taking their careers to the next level. Because most of you are getting drilled by your manager, people stealing your credit, stuck in the same salary that you've been stuck in, being left with the bank at the end of the month. You can't go on that nice holiday. You can't take your career to the next level. You're just stuck. You can't even buy. You wait for a year to buy yourself a PlayStation, whatever it is. Is that what you deserved? Is that what it's come down to? So if you're looking, and some of you don't even have the experience to be. There are packages, there are roles, there are avenues that you can take, but you will only get that information from a person that's been there and done that with thousands of other clients. You will not get that from other coaches and instructors. If you're interested to find out more, feel free to drop me a message on my WhatsApp. You can see my details there, or feel free to follow me on my social media. Drop me a message there. I'm so proud of the people that are in my programs right now who are actually changing their careers right now. They're changing their lives today. They believe what I'm saying and they're listening to it, and it's having a positive impact. There's a journey and they're taking that journey, but at least they're taking the steps within their journey. David, I hope that answers your question. Thank you so much, mate. I've got another question here. Guys, ask me a question live on the air. If you want to drop me a message on my WhatsApp, feel free to drop me a message on my WhatsApp. If you want to, also, if you're enjoying the live stream, give it a like. It definitely helps out for the algorithm. Okay. So if you have any other questions, guys, feel free to. Oh, another one from Stephen. Stephen is asking, how long does it take to successfully become a Scrum Master? So, great question. If you're a really good student, if you're really looking to, if you're really hungry, it can be very short. The journey, the path to take could be very short. You can very quickly change yourself. You can very quickly change your career. But those of you who are a little bit lazy, might take you a bit longer. And some of you are just flat out not cut out for this. But the ones that want to make it, the ones that look at themselves in the mirrors and say, I can do better today. I can take myself to the next level. They're the ones that are going to make it. Well, the others are watching them from behind. So, what's going on in their head today? Why are they so hungry? Then the other people will follow you. Then they'll start to compete with you. But the one that's the most hungriest wins at the end of the day. So, Stephen, the way to answer this question is hunger. How hungry are you? Hopefully that answers your question. If you have any other questions, guys, feel free to ask me them live on the air. Anything that you guys want to ask, it's always good to have some questions up here. We'll stay live for another 12 minutes, I think, just to make sure that if you have any questions, anything that you ask, I would love to hear your guys' responses on this. It's the nice thing is, right? I'll be honest. The nice thing is that when you guys message me this stuff, I know it's hurt. I know it's stress. I know these are problems that you guys are facing in the real world. So when you guys ask me this stuff, I hopefully, I'm giving you answers which are giving you a constructive way forward. That's what I hope. The other thing that you guys need to look at is how do you want to take your, a lot of you are struggling within the job interview, and this seems to be a trend, a topic which is picking up more and more. The thing I just want to say about this is that if you think there's a magic trick, there's a magic wand that you can wave here, and you'll get that job that you're looking for, you're going to be you're going to be wrong, right? The reason is very simple. That interviewer is not stupid. They're not stupid, and on top of that, they know what they know you're putting up the best image, and your best image might be full of crap at the end of the day. So if you don't do a good job of putting up that crappy image, you'll get seen through very quickly. However, if you go on a coaching program, you will literally know, you will literally understand, you will literally learn exactly how to execute, how to exactly do the job. Faking or actually learning to do the job properly. Because I think learning to do the job properly has a lot more benefits not learning to do the job properly. This is the difference here. This is where the difference is. This is why you guys need to take this more seriously than ever before, because a lot of you do want to progress in your careers. A lot of you do want to take the next step within your career, but a lot of you are not. Some of you are unaware that you have problems. That's the surprising thing in all of this. This thing always, a lot of you are still kind of don't even know that you have problems. Some of you are just kind of rolling away, blissfully unaware that there might be cracks underneath the surface. And because there's cracks underneath the surface, you're failing to recognize this. And on top of that, there's problems starting to brew. And then it's too late. I'm just checking if there's any other questions that have come through from the audience. And like I said, guys, anything that you want to ask, any questions that you may have, feel free to do so. We'll stay live for another. I can see there's an exchange of comments. I don't know what you guys are actually debating about here. Hopefully it's nothing bad. So, any questions, anything that you guys want to ask, feel free to ask me now. While I take a slug of water, any questions, any career guidance, anything that you want to ask, Coach is live on the air. Anything that you want to ask, even if you want to drop me a hateful comment in the chat, I like to read them all. It's all welcome on my channel. Anything that you guys want to write. Any tips that you need, any tricks that you need, any advice? How was your day? How's your job? What's your goals looking like? What are maybe some of the problems that you're facing? Anything that's probably on your mind that's maybe stressing you out? Anything that you guys want to discuss, feel free to write it in the chat, and the thing, it'll come up anonymously. So you'll come up anonymously. So feel free to write anything down within the chat. I'll be happy to answer any questions that you may have. And I think the important thing to understand from everything that I've said today is the more you focus on yourself, the more you take the lead in terms of what you want to do going forward, the more successful you'll be. But a lot of you just don't do that. And I think because of these reasons, you're struggling, you're suffering, your inflation's hitting you, the salary ain't going up, so you're feeling problems. And it's all stemming from a very simple thing. You're not taking action. Because you're not taking action, all the other things are hitting you. It really is as simple as that. As soon as you start to take some sort of action, it goes in your, it helps you guys out at the end of the day. It's not helping. But most of you just are not seeing this. You're just unable to see this. So that's the sad, really that's the sad thing here, that some of you are aware that you have a problem, but you're not ready to take action for it, which I'm always questioning. Why sacrifice yourselves? Someone is saying I look like Jordan Peterson. Thank you. I have seen his videos. He is quite cool. He's quite a cool dude. All right, guys, we're going to be here on the air for another 4 more minutes. If you have any questions that you want to ask, feel free to fire away. Any questions that you have. I don't like to make up questions. I like to ask or answer your questions that you have, because it really does bring out some of the real life struggles that you guys are facing, so that we can keep it real. The last thing I want to do is just give false advice, which is not going to help anyone. I want to give advice that people really need help with. And if they get that advice that they're looking for, it will really help them make a productive change going forward. This is the purpose of this channel. It's as simple as that. So guys, another 3 more minutes live on the air. If you want to ask anything, I'll be more than happy to answer any of your comments, any questions that you may have, any observations, maybe some stories that some of you might want to share. Happily go ahead and post it. We'll happily answer them live on the air. How is it over there? Well, it's actually quite warm today, if that's what you meant. 2 more minutes, guys. Question here from Julia. And Julia is saying, from the US, product owner or Scrum Master, which one would you recommend? I think both are equally good. I think both of them will really help you take your career to the next level. I think the question really comes is, what are you looking for? What's the thing that you'd like to do going forward? I think when you answer that question, you'll get your answer as well. And then take the appropriate path from there. We'll give it another 1 minute and 30 seconds, guys, before we go off the air. So if you're joining me in lately, hopefully you've enjoyed the live stream. We've not had that many questions, but we had a pretty good beginning of the live stream, so definitely watch that, the first half, which was very good. And if you want to reach out to me, my contact details are at the top. If you would like to reach out to my social medias, you can see my social medias there at the top. Any career advice, any coaching needs, or anything that you want, drop me a message on WhatsApp. You guys know I always answer your calls and your messages no matter what. We're doing this every day. You want to make sure that you guys reach your goals, you will reach your success, because if you don't, you'll just keep suffering away. And the top 1% wins, and we fail. So let's keep pushing away. Let's keep striving to be the best version of ourselves. And the more we succeed, the more progress we make, the more successful we will be. But this all starts with one thing: yourself. If you're unable to do this yourself, the rest will just go down the bin. Start by making that decision today. Start by taking action today, and then you can really take steps to change your career and your life for the better. My name is Suhaib. Thanks for watching this live stream, and I'll see you guys all next time.